That is a very large box for what is effectively one pair of earrings. Now, I do appreciate when a company wraps things up properly, but these earrings are already wrapped in bubble wrap and then a massive box. Anyway, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen, and in today's video, I am doing the £100 challenge. Basically, it means I pick a random company and I spend roughly £100, see what I can get, preferably an entire outfit if possible, but I'll see what I can pick up for £100. Today, randomly, I picked a Pretty Little Thing, and I have shopped a Pretty Little Thing a couple of times before. I do like this stuff. Quality normally seems all right, etc. However, it's not a company that I find have a lot for my age and my body shape, so I think that's probably why I don't shop there a lot. Anyway, I got 5 pieces and my earrings for exactly £100 and 85 pence. I then had shipping cost, because I live in Ireland, there was £7.99. And then I found a discount code with an extension I have on my computer that saved me £5 and 4 pence. So altogether for 5 pieces and a pair of earrings, £103 and 80 pence, which I think is very, very reasonable. But obviously due to the sales, there's so many savings going on anyway at the moment. But apart from the earrings, let me show you what I've got. The first piece I picked up is a faux leather skirt, and I already have a faux leather skirt, but mine is black and this one is actually dark brown, something I appreciate because I love myself brown. It is basically just a straight skirt, but look how long it is. It nearly reaches the floor on me, so even when I get a little heel on a little boot or something like that, it's going to be full length. So that's different from my other one as well. We have a functioning belt loops. We just have one of those little metal clasps and a zip. And then on the back, it is just straight with the belt loops as well. Quality of this one, I'm not going to lie to you. It feels more towards real leather versus faux leather. That's being honest with you. The quality is so nice. There's a good bit of weight to it. There was a slight plasticky smell when I pulled it out of the plastic bag that it was in, but I kind of feel that smell has already gone away. Yeah, so I think if you just leave it hanging for half an hour, even just to straighten it out a bit, you'll be fine. So that's not a worry at all. 100% viscose rayon, it said. I was looking at the ingredients and I saw the washing instructions as well. And it says to wipe it clean. You cannot actually put it in the washing machine. Just something to be aware of. Anyway, I picked it up in a size 22. Let's give it a try. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love the aesthetic of this skirt. I really, really do, and I am really surprised at the quality. Now, I have no shoes on as we speak, but as you can tell, it is hitting the floor. However, even with the jumper tucked into the skirt, it is still too big for me. I have a lot of extra space, and the same here on the sides, and you really want it to sit snug up here, especially for a straight skirt, because you want it to create the curves up at the top here around the hips and then fall straight down. This is just too big for me, so that is a shame. It does skin beautiful because it is a straight skirt, and as I said, I love the aesthetic of it. It is just too big. I am missing pockets in it. My black one that I own has pockets in it, and I love that. I am missing the pockets, but I have to admit, I do really love this. How much did I pay for this one? I only paid £11.21 for this skirt. It's nearly worth my while paying the extra £8 for delivery. It'll still leave me for less than 20 quid to get this skirt in a smaller size. I really do like it, but let me just show you, because when I take the jumper out, you can really see how big it is. It is literally just hanging off me. Look, you can see straight away. It's just flopping down. So it is sadly too big, even with the jumper. So, but I really do like it. Next up, I have what I thought was going to be a plain and simple turtleneck t-shirt. It turns out I picked up a turtleneck bodysuit. And not only that, it's a thong bodysuit. First of all, I don't really wear bodysuits anymore, that's being honest with you. I cleared all mine out when I did a big wardrobe purge, and I haven't missed a bodysuit, hence why I don't have any. But also, I wear shapewear every single day, so having a thong on top of my shapewear, I don't know. Fingers crossed I can return it, because I don't think this is something I'm going to wear. It is 95% cotton and 5% elastane. It is really nice and soft. It is tons stretchy. It is just a plain and simple jersey body, and then with the long sleeve. But let's jump into it and we'll give it a go anyway. From here and up, Absolutely love it. I love the sleeves on the bodysuit, but as you can tell, it's extremely see-through. Now, I know I'm wearing black undies and obviously always wear nude under white, but this is extreme, very extreme. Also, I wasn't bothered closing it, but I will say there is protective plastic here, which is good. So hopefully I can still return it. I'm sure this bit would be long enough if I would do the acrobatics and, you know, go and catch it and all that, but I couldn't be bothered. I love the idea of it, and I definitely want to keep searching for one of these turtleneck plain and simple t-shirts. It's just not going to be this one. It does have a good fit though, so as long as everything fit down below, it would be perfect, but we will never know because I'm not bothered with the acrobatics. When you see that, when you unwrap a piece of clothes and you then have to open up, dreading what you may gonna find, and lucky enough, only find a black piece of fluff. I'm not particularly scared of spiders, but I still don't like them anyway. But, anyway. Okay, I'm giving it another go. I found another sweater dress. This time we have the turtleneck that I want. This time we have, once again, the raglan sleeve, meaning we don't have the drop shoulders. Is it what, the 30th time it's going to be the charm or whatever? I don't know how many sweater dresses I've tried now. Still looking for the perfect one. In my eagerness, I forgot to check the ingredients, but I remember I got it in a size 2XL, not 2XL, sorry, an XXL. The sizes were different on this one. And what have we got? God, this text is so small. It's too small for me to read. I think it says 50% recycled polyester and 50% acrylics. I'm not 100% sure because I need my reading glasses. I'm that old now. Anyway, another sweater dress. Let's give it a go. I think maybe we have found the winner of this haul because this jumper dress fits me perfectly. I went and popped my boots on straight away, which I have intended to go with it. But the fact that this one is cream, it means that it would actually work with all my knee-high boots that I have. And I have several colors, so I quite like that. Now, initially, my thought was this is just way too long. I feel like I put on pajamas, which is why I put on the boots. But now that I have it on, I'm kind of like, you know what, it's going to keep me a little bit warmer because it is quite long. The fit on my body is really, really nice. Look how beautiful it just skims. Now, obviously, nude underwear will be required because you can faintly see that I have black underwear underneath it. The one thing is the sleeves are miles long. I've had to cuff them up because they literally are really, really long. The one thing on this one where I'm kind of like a bit hesitant, and that is the neckline. Now it looks just the way I want it to look. It sits just the way I want it to sit. The only thing is it's a little bit tight right there. Not tight, but I can feel it and I kind of keep just pulling it away from my neck. And I'm kind of wondering if that's going to become a problem for me and would it then stop me from taking it out of the wardrobe to wear it. I don't know. But look-wise, feel-wise, apart from just there on the neckline, it's absolutely perfect. And I do love the cream color of it. And I do actually love the length of it. So it is just a neckline. See, it looks fab, but it's just you can feel it. And I don't know. I'm going to have a think about it. I'm going to take a few photos. I'm going to style it up with a few trench coats and stuff that I have. And I'll see what I can come up with. All of autumn and winter, I have also been searching for a pair of faux leather trousers. I still haven't found the perfect ones, but when I saw these on Pretty Little Thing, I thought I'd give them a go. Now, it says on the tag they're black. I think that they look brown. I can't really make up, no, maybe they look black. I don't know. It says black on the tag, but I love the color of them nevertheless. Again, the quality is weighty. It's just like with the skirt. It feels more like a true leather than it actually feels like a faux leather, but it's 100% polyurethane, I think it's called. And then with a viscose rayon backing, they're kind of soft and fluffy on the inside, but it is a pair of, I say straight leg, wide leg pair of trousers, but usual closure, pockets, belt loops, back pockets. So just a normal standard pair of trousers. But once again, look at the length of this. Even with a boot on, these are going to be tons too long for me. So I would have to get them, well, they are just sewn. They just have like a little stitch like that. So I suppose it'll be easy enough to kind of hem up myself if need be. Once again, a size 22, but let's give it a go. I am wearing the highest heels that I own that I can hardly walk in at all. And look how long these trousers still are. This is crazy. They are so long. Don't get me wrong, it's fantastic if you're tall, because obviously I know a lot of tall girls struggle with getting the length of the trousers. So try Pretty Little Thing. This is mad. This is mad. As I say, I can't actually walk in these shoes. They're just for looking pretty in. Now also, they are too big. The same here in the waist, just like the skirt. I have extra space, and I have extra space here as well. So even if I take the jumper out, it's going to get even worse. They are a lovely pair of trousers, but again, way too big in the back as well. They do make a little bit of noise. But again, because I have all that extra fabric flapping down below, it's hard to kind of judge it for real. This is crazy. Quality is really, really nice, but they are definitely way too big for me, even though they're also too long. But even up here and in the waist, they just don't work, sadly. I should really show you the earrings up close, shouldn't I? So you can see more than just a wrapping, but it's basically just a gold pair of earrings. They call them door knocker earrings, but you have the gold piece up here, and then you have the like little rings that stuck together down here. They are a stud earring, and they didn't cost very much. I think they cost about $4.75 I paid for them, so very inexpensive, but they are very similar to the style that I normally wear. These ones are just a little bit bigger, a little bit more, and then with a sparkle in as well. So it's just up my street with earrings like these, and very inexpensive. The last piece I picked is a trench coat, and straight up, it smells of perfume. Don't like that. I don't mind that things get tried beforehand, but please make sure they don't smell of perfume when you get them delivered. Another thing, straight up, I'm very sorry to start on all the negatives. It is not lined, so this one is going straight back, but I really do like the aesthetic of it. It is a plain and simple standard trench coat. It is double-breasted, meaning you have the 2 rows of buttons. You have that, where are you? That side flap that really kind of screams trench coat, doesn't it? And then it's just plain and simple with the tie belt on the back. This one again is the raglan sleeve as well, meaning we don't have a shoulder seam. It's just difficult to get stuff at the moment that is not drop shoulders, so raglan sleeve is the best I can do. We have the little flaps there on the shoulders as well, which I love, and they are repeated on the sleeve. So it is a plain and simple standard trench coat. Wow, this is very long as well. Pretty Little Thing must be for very tall girls. Fantastic if you're tall, but not fantastic if you're only 5'5" like I am. As I said, the fact that it's not lined, that puts me off straight up, and why I'm going to return it. But let me jump into it anyway. Well, I have established one thing, and that is on Pretty Little Things, I need a size 20, because even this one is too big. It is way too big. Now, it is, as I said, a standard trench coat, but look how much space I have in it. If I pull in there, that's a lot of extra space, and that is me wearing a jumper dress underneath it. Now, this is a trench coat. It's not a winter coat, so you're not going to be wearing with your heaviest winter gear underneath anyway, but it's just too big. As I said, it did have the 2 rows of buttons. Oh, just open it up. Like aesthetic wise, it's fab. It really, really is. It is simply just because it is too big for me. And then had it been lined, that would have been a different story. But because it's not lined, it definitely going back. But obviously it's too big as well. But that is what I got for my £100 on Pretty Little Things. I have to say, quality wise, I am well pleased. All the pieces have been fantastic quality, especially those faux leather pieces. Such great quality. Size wise, it seems to be that they are very generous. I've gone by the 5 pieces that I have here. Per usual, if you're interested in any of the pieces that I'm sharing with you today, you can check the links in the description box. That'll take you directly to the website, and you can shop to your heart's content from there, all right? But if you made it this far and sat through the ads for me, thank you so much, because that's how you help my channel. With all that said and done, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.